Hello everyone, how are we all doing today? Hopefully we're all doing good. Welcome to the Inanimate and Soundy 15 livestream. Hopefully everything's all good. I am desperately trying to check to make sure my face isn't covered in spaghetti. Because I just ate spaghetti! Hi everyone. Oh my god, hurry up. Patience, people! God, some people. No patience. Tick-tock. Tick. That's not tisk, tisk, tisk. That's a hypnotic kind of... Yeah, I'm really good at my job. Hi everyone. How are we all doing? God, the amount of impatient people. Can't wait a single second, can we? God. Hi everyone, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, you should be sorry. You're fine. Do you remember me from the... yeah, maybe I do actually kind of remember you. The name Joshua sticks in my head. But I also don't remember anything right now because I'm so tired. I'm literally just back from an airport, so I'm a little tired. Here's a sad story, everyone. My friend Roman has been in the UK for about 3 months, and he just went back today. I was really sad. I don't want to think about it much because then I'll start crying that I don't have my friend Roman here anymore. It's sad. I think literally today and why I'm so tired is we just like the 3 of us just hugged and started crying in an airport basically, and that was pretty much my day so far. Which I mean, this episode was amazing. Really? Is it really good? Skill issue. God damn it, you're right! No! You can't say that! No! Oh, we got background music on? Yeah, we do. We have the good background music. So this episode was pretty good then, guys? Did everyone have a pretty positive opinion on this episode? Hopefully. That's good. Donna, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce your name. That's good to know. I don't know how else to respond to that apart from that. Tub, tomorrow it's time for 2 o'clock comes out. One thing at a time, god damn it. Don't you understand the stressful life I live? Okay. I find this episode's pretty good. We're hearing good things, right, everyone? Welcome Shy, welcome Switch, welcome Simple Arts, welcome Donna, welcome Teller Top. I think it's meant to be like Teardrop or something, but I'm dyslexic, so you get a dyslexic version of your name. Joshua, Power Ranger Fanatic, Sketch, which I think you said your name already, but you just get another shout out. Archie, the Pied Tree. That's a very interesting name. How are we all doing? I watched last episode. Hi, I watched the last episode too. My name is gibberish, honestly. I don't know. I don't know who I am anymore. It's been so long. I don't know who you are. I don't know who I am. It's all a blur after what they did. Oof, I am so... My stomach's so fucked. At the airport, Nathan was like, we should go to this, like, place, because that's where Roman and I started our journey, and we should go eat, because then it's like a circle. So I'm like, of course. So we got this fry, and I don't think there was a single thing on the fry that actually tasted any good. like they somehow fucked up hash browns. I don't know how they did that. It's kind of impressive. How they fucked up hash browns. They fucked up hash browns, and that was the most depressing moment of my life. Like, it was sad saying goodbye to Roman, but like hash browns. Come on. DJ Khaled is joining the episode. DJ Khaled! No, that's crazy. I love that guy. I love DJ Khaled. Holy crap. No, that's crazy. But I think I have food poisoning of some kind. Indeed, he will tell them to bring out the whole ocean. Thanks, DJ Khaled. You're so cool. I wish DJ Khaled was my dad. We should hop into this episode. So let's hop into it. Because that's what I like to call my episode. I love episode.
Big smiles and definite. We're almost there.
Couldn't we have just left in the morning?
Nope. Mephone said the next rejoin challenge would be at 3 o'clock.
Go insane! Go crazy!
He meant PM. I'm not taking that chance.
How did I get myself into this?
Because you earned it, Blue Bear.
So Blueberry's joined, right? We all kind of agreed that Blueberry's joining.
But no thanks, and stuck it out on
Even like the thumbnail has Blue. It's named after Blue.
Because I didn't want to ride a boat, and now I've been forced on board one. Boats are horrific affronts to nature. How do they float? Wizard magic?
Remember our meditation training. Just breathe.
They made it.
Hey, everyone stay together! Whoa, you're
Oh.
early. I'll go get me phone. Why did he say that with authority?
Oh, I guess we never mentioned. He became Miphone's new assistant.
Since when was that an option?
It wasn't.
Sweet, sweet land. I've never felt so alive.
No, I have never once meant AM.
Oh, don't worry.
What happened?
He just lies around not moving all the time. Totally normal.
We looked away for 5 seconds!
Yeah, he's not breathing.
It appears our dear friend Blueberry has been picked off.
No, I'm pretty sure he's...
We looked away for 5 seconds. What the fuck happened? What do you mean he's dead? We looked away for 5 seconds. He's not a toddler. Oh my god, okay. He got picked off. That's an immunity cookie. They changed that. Oh my god.
I can't believe something like this could happen on our little island.
I can. People die here all the time.
Yeah.
Why are we suddenly being so precious about it?
Yes, but it's usually some kind of wacky...
It's usually not Blueberry.
Close to someone who would intentionally commit such a vile act. It's sickening.
Welcome to my life.
Listen, everyone. We refuse to start the rejoin challenge until someone please confesses to the murder. Okay?
Why? Oh.
So a flunky won't have the opportunity to undeservedly stumble back into the competition? I'm devastated.
Sounds like someone had a motive.
Sounds like someone's a little pitchy.
Wait,
Oh.
your off-key accusations just gave me a brilliant idea. Each one of you current contestants will pair up with a former contestant to investigate. Once you all guess who done it,
Oh.
revive Blueberry, who can tell us what really happened.
Oh,
Whichever
okay.
team accurately solves the mystery, its active contestant will win immunity, and its eliminated contestant will...
Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting. So wait, does that mean Blueberry has no chance? Okay, never fucking mind then. It feels so unfair.
One question. What if you were the murderer? Yang, is there something you'd like to share with the class? I'm just saying, that would be a problem since the murderer already knows who they are. It's a problem for a few other reasons too.
Well, I refuse to reward a killer. If you suspect your teammate, call them out. You can only win if you figure out who did this, and you're not a murderer. There. Does that work?
That's a perfect solution.
He probably
Thank
slipped.
you. Clover, when did you
Clover?
get...
Clover?
I'm taking a break from my latest project because I've always wanted to become a detective and wear that funny hat they wear. Ooh, count me in.
No way! You had to stay on my very cool and moody island to get another chance at this competition, and she did not!
I got this, Walkie. Okay, Clover, you think it's fair to get to compete? If you can get just one other person to agree... Shoot, forgot about the luck. All right, you're in, whatever. Anything else?
Yes, actually. If I take myself out of contention to rejoin, could I be on a team with Bot?
Hey, kinda feels like that'd give Bot an unfair advantage.
What?
You're right.
What is happening?
I approve. Okay, Flora,
What?
make the other team.
Sorry, what's happening?
I don't really care about the rest.
What's happening? Hello?
Yin Yang, Cabby, Nickel.
So does Blueberry just not get a chance anymore? I feel like this is super unfair. I don't know. Am I not seeing the bigger picture?
Eldritch Horror should just be grateful Mifon's permitted him to remain.
You call a face on the ground Eldritch Horror. I'd sleep soundly if I had your nightmares.
Candle, I assure you, I never let your gifts leave my side and kept your flame alive.
I see you've remained attached.
Of course, just like you wanted. How are you, my dear?
Ready. I've been
ready.
Time knowing one more rejoin was coming. See, I had no interest in leaving the competition, but it was your arrogance that took me out. This is your chance to get me back in the game properly. I refuse to leave.
Coming in a bit hard, are we?
Damn,
Cabby,
Candle.
Still hanging in there, I see. You've been making us Indefinites proud.
All of you, huh?
Yeah, this mystery should be no problemo for you. What with all the info you always jot down?
Oh, about that. I kind of thought maybe I'd try not relying on the files for a change.
Really?
Okay.
How come?
Now, I could have said I'm worried about reducing others to inaccurate depictions of themselves like I did with Bot. Instead, I said, oh, just wanted to mix things up. Remix.
Why wouldn't she use her files? It's like if I didn't use my safety kit when I twisted my ankle running into this confessional just now.
I twisted my
That's what
ankle.
you got.
It hurts. Subscribe if you've twisted your ankle. Or subscribe if you haven't twisted your ankle. We'll count up the votes at the end of the episode.
Wow, we haven't even started and these guys already confused themselves. You know what, Yang? Normally I'd complain about you embarrassing me with your insensitive remarks. Okay, be normal then, loser. But I'm not going to, because I'm done. Done? What the...
Hold on. I'll be right back, everyone. They're all dead. I had to make sure they wouldn't come back. It's what had to happen. Rob, let's go.
What do you mean, Dan? We were making real progress with mindful positioning, but ever since Candle switched alliances, it's been all Yang all the time. No wonder Goo doesn't see us as a unit anymore.
Oh, I wasn't trying to imply that
You think I'm the murderer, don't you? Of course
What
I
is
don't think
happening?
that. I know it!
What did I do?
Look, Nicole, Mifo generated the hat for me. It's so dumb. I love it.
This is a waste of time.
David says something. How do you know my dad's name? How do you know my dad's name? How do you know? Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I had to stop myself from saying something there. I've started this fucking degenerate joke with Nathan where I will say stuff like a YTP and be like, wow, hi, and then we'll laugh at it. And I almost made that joke on live stream, and I actually had to stop myself.
All already know that you're an ass murderer, and
and the timing of your arrival was incredibly suspicious. Just fess up. Your luck did this so you could have another chance in the game.
Oh, Nickel,
Oh.
didn't you learn anything from my little gift?
Sure did. I learned that the only reason anyone would ever care about me is if I had luck. It didn't help me at all.
Don't you remember what I said?
I love the
when I
hop.
wished you luck? One day you too will learn to share the
Oh
wealth.
my god,
But
Tom's
if you
dad
were
is
so
a stickman?
focused on
Yes.
yourself that you never tried using the
He
luck
is.
to help others, then well, it sounds like that day.
I'll ask him to
never
say
came.
all seriously.
No, that's
Also, I kind of want to
crazy.
go back and hear this. I got distracted by laughing at my own joke. I'm just so egotistical.
What did I do?
Look, Nickel, me phone generated the hat for me. It's so dumb. I love it.
This is a waste of time. We all already know that you're a mass murderer, and the timing of your arrival was incredibly suspicious. Just fess up. Your luck did this so you could have another chance in the game.
Oh, Nickel, didn't you learn anything from my little gift?
Sure did. I learned that the only reason anyone would ever care
Yeah.
about me is if I had luck. It didn't help me at all.
Don't you remember what I said when I wished you luck? One day you too will learn to share the wealth. But if you were so focused on yourself that you never tried using the luck to help others, then well, it sounds like that day never came.
No,
Oh.
That's crazy. I can't just make people like me.
Sure you can. We don't have to hide behind snarky remarks. We all have agency in our own lives, Nickel.
No. Snark?
You know, you didn't have to ask me phone to put you on a team with me.
Oh, I know you don't need me. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get teamed up with someone else.
Anyone in particular?
Well, there's no need to name names, but it starts
Copy.
with a...
CA!
Yes.
No, look at this little message in the
Oh.
sand right under Blueberry's hand.
Oh.
He must have started to write something beginning with
CA. Before losing consciousness. The name of his attacker.
Why?
Only Bobby.
or candle.
Oh yeah.
Why? Whoa, cereal. Also, that's hilarious. I've never heard of a person getting like stabbed or something, and then they're like, "Oh God, whip out the pen!" Ah! I don't know.
Oh yeah.
God.
It just felt so good to have the approval of the person it was hardest to get it from, you know?
I'm proud of you, hun. Finally standing up for yourself. I had to learn that too.
Really?
Yeah, the last rejoin challenge. I was so focused on helping LifeRing that I didn't think about myself. But that's what you have to do to win out here, and you can't feel guilty about it. Balloon?
Something about this crime scene just doesn't sit right with me. There's no murder weapon or even any visible wounds. So how could Blueberry have been killed?
Slick sleuth in there, kid. That deserves a puff pastry bite.
Puff pastry.
Mind if I do?
Oh, I'm so
Well, they're
sorry,
poisonous or
sweetheart.
something.
I had to ration on indefinite
God.
island. It may not be all that fresh.
Not all that fresh. This is inedible. What, are you trying to kill me?
Poison! Oh my God, it's Yellow Fang all over again.
Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, he was sitting here?
Yes. Now, wait for my signal. Go. Too fast. I need the exact time it would have taken him to run to the scene.
And you think that would help? I did have a theory I wanted to discuss.
And you think you're allowed to question me?
The theory can wait.
Good. This shouldn't take much longer.
Okay.
Run it 73 times! Too fast, too slow, too theatrical. Nonetheless, I shall stop at nothing to ensure her victory.
The real mystery is who's awake enough
I would love
to
Candle
plan
to
enact
rejoin.
a murder plot.
Do you know who in this cast is a night owl? That'd make them more likely to be culpable.
Ooh, oh, I remember someone telling me they function better
Bro doesn't know basic shapes? How dare you?
in pitch black.
I know my
and
shapes.
Finding it very unhinged.
Also, I don't know, I feel really awful for saying this. But if you're new to the channel, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe for one reason. There's a really funny little cool animation that plays, and I really want to check if it works. It's like a really cool Twitch stream thing. It's a cool animation. It kind of gives you a shout out as well. So, yeah, subscribe.
But who was that?
Hey, Surely you noted it down. Why don't you give the old records a check, huh?
Life Ring, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I'm just not sure if everyone's comfortable with my methods. It's better for everyone if I just try to memorize.
You mean you want to live your life like one big test? Cabinet? Tests are silly. It's not like
Cabinet?
Like you refer to notes or ask questions.
I suppose that's true.
Everyone
Cappy's
has to
animation
work
is
for them.
super
It's
interesting
important to use
today.
the tools you have.
Perhaps I need to check in with someone. I think I'm stuck.
You are stuck, Cabs, in a rut of self-doubt and second-guessing.
No, I mean...
You killed Gary! You monster!
Case against our alliance. That's when I laid out all the defenses.
Oh my god, it's therapy.
Or did she make an active choice to rebel against you?
But that would mean it was my fault.
You know, Nico, with you, it really all goes back to agency. Accountability. It's the core of your issues every time.
Yeah, it really is. Wait, the only reason I'm opening up to you right now is because...
Yes, the luck. That really comes as no surprise anymore. But don't you also want to?
Maybe.
Well, we should probably go back to solving that murder.
God, it's me at therapy.
Hey, did you bill me for today's session?
First is always free. Whoa, this must be a coded message. Wow, I'm a natural at this. Must be the hat.
Just hear me out. Cappy isn't who you think she is.
Now, we're not who she thinks we are. In her eyes, we're just whatever she happened to write down about us. Accurate or not.
Sometimes it's not accurate. I've seen that firsthand. But it's her process. It helps her. And the files don't stay the same forever. They can change. Just like us. Write that if you must. I have something else to write.
Oh.
Don't be alarmed! We've still only one death on our hands. 'Twas but a performance.
Thank you. I was mortified.
What do you think, Candle? Are we clear to move on?
A shame you didn't wait for my signal. I didn't get any of that.
All right, that does it. I am giving everything I have to get you back in the game, my dear. But that's just it. I'm all out of everything. It's almost like you want me to stop existing only to best serve your needs.
Not almost. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Come again.
Silver, you can't let your regret over my elimination consume you. We did make for quite the duo, I agree, but you are not nothing without me.
Oh!
The teacher has remained the teacher.
And she wants to hear your theory.
Time's almost up. Start
Damn,
approaching
okay.
my vicinity.
Listen,
Damn,
I
Campbell.
just wanted to ask you something about my files.
No, Cappy. I'm sorry I made you think you needed permission to use something that helps you.
But I completely mischaracterized you. You had a right to be offended.
But we talked about it, and you listened. And I don't want you to forget that.
Oh!
I added some art, too.
Oh!
More of a
I think I've seen that piece of art before. That's cute.
visual learner. Hope it helps.
It's you.
Aww.
All right, everyone. Now talk us through this. Dun dun dun. Who did you all suspect?
Well, right by the body, we found two tiny letters in the sand. C.A. We believe that Blueberry was starting to spell out his attacker's name. That name, of course, being... Candle.
Yes! Cappy's wheels are squeaky enough that one of us would have heard her if she was moving around.
Cause she would have had tire
There's
tracks.
only one remaining option.
Candle!
Now that's what I call incriminating. Balloon and tea.
I love how they're like, they're taking this so like, I think you're it! I think you're it! When it's literally like, I think you've committed a heinous crime. I hope we're still friends after.
Clear to me that the body's exterior was unharmed. Therefore, I conclude that Blueberry was poisoned with an expired pastry, and the guilty party is someone who claimed to feel no guilt. Tea Kettle!
What? Tea Kettle!
Told me that. I thought it was such a ridiculous accusation that he had to be covering for himself. So I said Balloon.
Oh my god.
Both would get along. Kind of a shame.
Yeah.
Trouble moving forward
The mother and son dynamic is just falling apart.
in this investigation, but then I realized what was holding me back. Literally. All straight from the crime scene.
That just proves I passed through the location. There's
is all. What can I say? I'm a sticky guy.
Oh, things are getting sticky, all right.
Oh.
Goo Gaga over here.
He's
just
pulling the
won
hat
our
out.
chance at winning the rejoin. And what better prime
Goo
target?
Gaga.
This town ain't big enough for 2 blue blobs.
No! The more blue blobs, the merrier.
No!
Nervous, Gooey.
Why are you nervous? Huh?
And allergies. My 2 modes.
Oh yeah? Well, we think you.
Oh my god.
Murder mode.
Beep beep, incoming murder.
No!
Well, get this. Clover and I decoded a message. There's a lot of nonsense meant to distract you.
But in the 9th row, you'll find a diagonal.
It says grassy.
Left that clearly reads but.
What's so funny?
That's a word search I made for Bot to keep them entertained on the boat ride.
I like
Oh
to
my
solve
god.
without circling to make them harder.
Can we get a do-over?
Next.
Oh.
What makes you say that?
It's Yang. Oh god. Agree. Agree.
I've been thinking too small. It was not a contestant who did this. It's the floor.
The floor.
Him still remaining on this island as Mifon's assistant would be a subject
How would he
of
have killed him though?
controversy for
Well,
the
just eating him?
executors.
And sure enough, it was, immediately upon our arrival. If their complaints continued, perhaps they'd convince Mifon to fire him. So he needed to distract them with an even larger controversy.
Plus, think about it, people. Where was Blueberry found? On the floor.
Mayphone's just gonna come out and say, "Psych, I killed him."
Very well. I will now revive Blueberry, so we can
Or he
get the
tripped.
truth.
He probably tripped, didn't he?
That won't be necessary.
You're alive!
Because I was never dead to begin with. Allow me to explain. My goal was to rejoin the game while having to put in the least effort possible.
Oh!
Unfortunately, that required a lot of effort, but nature was on my side. I function best in pitch black darkness. I'm unhinged like that.
Really should have checked my phone.
But I needed some red herrings, so you wouldn't expect the blueberry. Just before I ran off the boat, I bravely touched goo and smeared some on the ground by my seemingly lifeless body. I wrote CA because that was a great way to create 2 suspects in one. In actuality,
Oh my
just as
god!
I
Blueberry!
figure it out.
This is infuriating.
Then I just had to lie perfectly still, something I naturally excel at. Couple that with Candle's meditation training, and I was able to remain breathless long enough to make even the most daring action star blush.
Blueberry!
So that's why there was no murder weapon. Because there was no murder.
Yes, but what did you expect? Someone to just carelessly leave behind a knife?
I mean, I've done it. Just to call back to Knife, Season 2, I abandoned it all. You wouldn't get it.
But wait, all of this would have been for nothing
What?
unless the rejoin contest was to solve your murder. How did you know Mifon would make that the challenge?
Because whenever Mifone has a personal problem, he turns it into a challenge. It's so predictable and unhealthy.
I like to think of it as multitasking.
God, Blueberry!
Lose. So to answer the question of who done it, I done it to myself. It's the perfect crime, my own. Start clapping.
This is ludicrous. He can't win.
Put him in the
You
game!
know why? Because you all were supposed to figure out what really happened. But instead, you all blew it. Blueberry wins and can rejoin the game. All
Oh
the
my
rest of you
God.
eliminated.
Never mind.
We'll see you in the finale on the jury, where you will vote on who wins the competition. And
Oh,
anyone
crap.
who didn't stay on indefinite is welcome to join too. I want them to see what they missed out on.
So Blueberry's in the game again? Okay, I think I have a bit of a problem with that. I don't really like that very much. I'm gonna be very honest. I was kind of joking when I was like, bring him back! I don't know if Blueberry's really deserving of like 6th place. He literally went from last to 6th. That means Bot and Test Tube all got pushed back another place. I think like Bot's 8th now, right? I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It's too late in the game to bring in someone like that. Maybe if they swapped Cabby and Blueberry's rejoin, then it would have less of a big impact. But this is like a final 6 rejoin. I don't know how I feel about it.
I just don't need them anymore.
And now you can tend to your inner flame.
I'm not being negative. I just think that like it's a bit of a heavy thing. Unless they really have good character development for Blueberry, then he'll probably be out like the next episode anyway.
I'm back.
What more could I ask this place to give me?
I told you it wasn't me, so everything is still all about you. Huh?
Boss
I
7.
deserve to be able to clear my name. So self-absorbed.
Blueberry! Allow me to formally reintroduce myself.
Quiet now. My first target will be the one who brought about my defeat back in the beginning. It was all her idea.
Who?
Join me or suffer the consequences.
Cabby? Holy shit, Blueberry!
Consider the teams randomized. It was all Cabby's idea, everybody. And that stuff...
Oh, damn!
No blue, the color of defeat.
It's over. It's all over.
Thanks, Cabby.
You're making him a villain? Interesting.
Well, I will say, I do feel...
Oh, Goldenberry! I don't know why Goldenberry reminds me of a Goo Crazy Bone. I have no idea why. But are they gonna make Blueberry a villain? Because I actually might be on... I might actually be on track for that. I like that.
Well, I will say, I do feel a little more comfortable knowing that no one here is an actual murderer.
Maybe it says something about all of us, that we truly thought any one of us could.
Blueberry joined to the final 6? Or Flower rejoined? That's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. But though, if they're handling Blueberry this way, I actually might take back what I said.
You kill her.
Yeah, I think it's saying you're all weak and easily fooled by the mastermind.
How many victory laps are you gonna take around the track?
I'll keep running till they turn out the lights.
All right, if anyone has a glass of immunity milk and they want to drink it, I wouldn't
Please,
say now would be the
Cabby,
time to
drink
do
it.
so, since it's gotten pretty old. But,
Ugh.
you know, you still can.
Come on, Cabby.
Would that be okay? Thanks for asking, loser. We will be using the milk to give to Cabby.
Oh!
Yang, are you sure?
I'm eating
couldn't have
ice
gotten it in
cream.
the first place without you. Now drink up.
Sharing the wealth.
Do I really have to drink the rest of...
I'll read the votes.
No, you don't. You don't.
First
Stop drinking it.
Nickel.
Oh.
Nickel. 2 votes, nickel.
Is Nickel getting out?
Yin Yang.
Okay, it's probably Yin Yang. Yeah.
2 votes, nickel. 2 votes, Yin Yang.
I thought they were voting
Yin
Cabby.
Yang. 2 votes, nickel. 3 votes, Yin Yang. 1 vote left.
Well, I guess Blueberry isn't voting Cabby today. So Yin Yang's out.
Final vote is Yin Yang. You are our 15th eliminated contestant.
That was quick.
But I thought...
Once again, you thought what I wanted you to think.
Oh my god, shut up!
If he decides the winner, Yin Yang's just too big a threat. Literally, they could threaten everyone here and still be well liked.
It's true, and I am.
Oh, I'm so
That's
sorry. Your
that makes
self-attack was
sense.
all for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing. Yang and I had a person.
That makes sense. But that makes sense. But it's Yin Yang. Who did this to him? This is so sad. I loved Yin
And that
Yang.
is worth celebrating.
Just know, I run this game now.
Okay, I'm starting to really like Blueberry.
Hard as you can.
Well, today we solved one mystery, but 5 fates are still uncertain. Who will live? Who will die? And who will remind me that I'm just high on the drama right now, and none of us are in any life-threatening danger here? Find out next time on...
So we have the final 5?
Insanity Invitational.
So the final 5 is Blueberry, Silver Spoon, Nickel, Balloon, and Cabby, right? So Yin Yang came 6th. I think Yin Yang did really, really well this season. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. But makes sense for if they have a jury choosing who wins.
Oh, hey,
Who are you?
Thanks so much,
Brian!
for taking in the investigation. You know,
I can't
for a
believe
while
this.
there, you were actually my prime suspect.
Stay away from me.
You did, but because of something you didn't do.
I did it all.
Why haven't you subscribed to Animation Epic? Now, I know what some of you are saying. Brian, I am subscribed to the Animation Epic.
God, Brian, you're right. Why haven't I subscribed to the Universe book? Thanks, Brian. That's what I was thinking too, Brian. That's awesome.
I'm not talking to you.
You're talking to us.
I'm talking to the criminals.
The criminals. That's what I think too, Brian. It's so rude that people are on this channel not subscribing and they haven't watched the packs. I told you I would mention it this stream.
Please, be the change I want to see in the world.
Exactly. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Dead body. Oh, that's it? Okay. That was a pretty good episode. You know, I kinda suspected Blueberry to join anyway, but the way they handled it, where they almost cut Blueberry out as a contender, kept me invested. Overall, it was really good to see the characters back again, and to hear more from, just the, eliminated contestants. Jade Animations. What else was there? Who else do we have? We have Jade Animations. We have this person. With this person. They're the same person. Are they the same person? They are. We have Jack's Films. We have LS Mark. We have that person again. That's free. We have Hell of a Boss, which is actually a pretty fun show. We have BFDIA 6. We have James. We have this really good song. And then we have Sketch Games. It's pretty cool. Or Scratch Games. But yeah, I actually thought that was pretty cool. Is 2 o'clock out? I'll probably save it for tomorrow anyway, but I'm surprised it's out. I think that was actually pretty good. Like, I liked the way they cut. I liked the way they cut. Sorry, Scooby-Doo was escaping. Blueberry out as a contender as, you know, to kind of keep people invested, because a lot of people expected it to be Blueberry, and of course they stayed with their guns to keep Blueberry in. But if they actually treat Blueberry as this, like, manipulative, very egotistical guy, I actually see nothing wrong with him. I actually think that would be a really, really cool, interesting thing to do.
Yin Yang.
Never watched Hell of a Boss? You kind of have to... I don't know, you have to have a sense, like, you have to have a sense of humor. God, that's such an awful comment. You have to, kind of have a more crude sense of humor, I suppose. There's a lot of swearing and sex jokes. But no, I liked this episode. I honestly was I disliked it a little at the beginning here, with how confusing this was handled, with Clover coming in, which I feel like they shouldn't have done in general. Like, she was only there to really talk sense into Nickel. I don't really think Clover needed to be there, because it kind of ruins the entire idea of the island. And I also think that why did some contestants want to just, like Test Tube, for instance, why did Test Tube want to suddenly quit her chances of rejoining the game after spending like a month on an island? A lot of characters were too easy just to kind of say, I don't care anymore. I don't know, it didn't feel like it was very well organized that way. It felt like it was just like, we need to put this character with this character. We don't have the right numbers. We'll kick that character out. We'll bring Clover in for some fucking reason. I didn't like that part. I'm gonna be honest. It did feel a little confusing. But yeah, I enjoyed the challenge. It was a good concept. A lot of talking, but again, that's kind of what II is. Less action and more sympathetic talking. And I don't know, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I will say it was a pretty good episode. There's some things I don't like about it. but that's kind of the thing with most shows. I'm always gonna have something, because I'm just a hard bitch to please. I get all fussy and annoyed when everything doesn't work my way. Lifering stayed on the island for like a year. That's true. I just think that like they give up way too easily. I don't actually know what of the original rejoiners got to compete there, and I don't really know if anyone actually gave up. Because I can't even tell you who was paired with who, right? So let me go back to this scene. So Bot was paired with Test Tube for some reason, even though Test Tube had been on the island and then decided she didn't want to stay. Bloony, Yin Yang, Candle was with Silver Spoon, Life Ring was with... Wait, Cabby? Wait. Yeah, Cabby. And then you were a Silver Spoon, and then you were dead. I guess it kind of does make sense. Never mind. I guess it kind of does make sense for the numbers and how they would organize it. Maybe kind of, if I sat back and looked at it now, I'm actually saying that it does make a lot more sense. Speedy Gelatin, welcome. Yeah, that actually does make sense to kind of organize them like that. I still feel like Test Tube should have worked with... I feel like Test Tube shouldn't have worked with Bot, but I don't really understand it. I don't know. I'm really trying to wrap my head around it because it was really badly kind of talked about. It was just quick kind of, you're with them, you're with them, you're with them, and I was like, who are we leaving out? So if we aren't leaving anyone out, then Bot worked with Test Tube. Who are the final 5 at that point? So Balloon, Yin Yang, Cabby, Silver Spoon, and Dead. And then who do we have in general? We had Silver Spoon, Yin Yang, Cabby, Nickel, Balloon. I don't know. I feel like Test Tube could have worked with Nickel. I don't know. Maybe I am so fucking tired. I can't think of each number. I'm gonna hold back all my criticisms. Fuck it. We're not holding back all my criticisms. We're pulling out Google Paint, everyone. Right. Okay. So stay with me. It's Google Paint time. Can we all just... Candle joined the chat. Oh my god, Candle. I can't believe that. It's Candle, but I want to know about the packs. Candle from Inanimate Insanity wants to know about the packs. The Packs is an animated series on my YouTube channel. You should go check it out. I'm too scared to talk about it even more than this, because people get angry when I do. But when I say it, you just need to go here. And then you can watch my 2 episodes right here. Watch it. Anyway. So, who do we have as a contender? Right? Let me get the thickness of this brush. So we have Blueberry. We have Candle. We have Life Ring. We have Test Tube. We have Goo. We have Tea Kettle. T-E-A. I'm British, I should know how to spell tea. We're whipping out the thing and then Bot. Right? So those are the contenders to rejoin the game. And then on the other side of it, we have the contestants, which is Silver Spoon, Yin Yang, Nickel, Balloon. Why am I writing it so small now? Nickel, Balloon, Yin Yang, Silver Spoon, Cabby, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5. We have one more. Who are we forgetting? Oh, and Clover. Yeah, that's true. Well, I want to bring her in later. So we'll move Clover over to the corner here. We'll put a little O. Who am I missing? So we have Silver Spoon. I'm so tired. Silver Spoon, Yin Yang, Nickel Balloon, Cabby. Was that the final 5? No one? So we were already at the final 5. God, the dementia's kicking in. Right, fine, whatever. So we've gotten those contestants, right? Box is too injured. He's too injured, guys. He couldn't possibly be here. Come on, stay with the lore. Ice cream. So, let me do my big brain analysis here. So, Blueberry was dead at the get-go. Candle was linked up with Silver Spoon, right? Life Ring was linked up with Cabby. Test Tube was with Bot. Like that. Or Boobot. Goo was linked up with Yin Yang, which leaves Nickel and Cabby. Or Nickel and Balloon. A Nickel... Who did Balloon have? Balloon had Tea Kettle, right? Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Right? That does make sense. We're all on the same track here. So they had to... Because one person had to get murdered off, because one person had to get killed, which was Blueberry, to start the challenge, they had to bring in another character. Right, that makes sense. Okay, it makes sense now. I take back every bit of criticism. It makes sense now. Adam, I'm sorry. It makes sense now. Please forgive my little tiny goblin brain. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I've been at the airport all day. Please, Adam. Please. Adam! Adam, no! Adam! Not the snipers! Adam! Okay. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He would do that. He's doing that. He's done that. He's done that. He did it. He did it to me. He did it to everyone I love. Anyway. Welcome everyone. Okay. I think we're all good. It makes sense. It makes sense. Does it? It did make sense. I'm gonna go with the idea that it makes sense. Nothing in my mind makes sense right now. Everything's a delusion. So I'm just kind of going with it. Anyway, that's that done for today. I actually thought that was a pretty good episode. I know we're on our final 5. So we are. Final 5. Very exciting. But yeah, I wonder how they're going to take Blueberry. I really hope they do this kind of manipulative kind of idea with him. He's this horrible manipulator. I broke a thing. But yeah, I think that'll be me for today. I'm gonna go and have a sore stomach because of just that terrible, awful, no good airport food, which I think is a pretty good idea. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, remember to subscribe to the Universe Book channel. Check out the packs, which is an upcoming animation. Oh, hold on. Test Tube worked with Bot to prevent Cabby from working with Bot. Test Tube worked with Bot to prevent Cabby from working with Bot because the person who worked to... I understood that. Right. Makes sense. We're all good. We're all good. It makes sense. Okay, go watch the packs. Go do your thing. Go watch it. Go watch the packs now. I'll see you in the tomorrow stream.